Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. All right, thank you, Mr. Producer. Okay, we got a great guest coming up here in a minute. I'm going to be speaking with Stephanie Anderson. Now, Stephanie Anderson does a bunch of things, but for one, Stephanie is the owner over there at Natural Lifestyle Lounge. That's health and wellness. That's in Loves Park, Illinois. If you're looking for more information, you can go to naturallifestylelounge.com. And there's a lot of services that Stephanie offers over there, but mainly, it's personalized, holistic life coaching. All right, that's one, and a lot of things that Stephanie can focus on. We're talking about mental health, restorative, body work, body transformation, weight loss. We'll get into all this. Holistic coaching is a real important topic that we're going to talk about today. Also, Stephanie makes skincare products. I didn't know that, so we'll find out about that too. As you know, that we're live, so you guys can call in 631-205-6568, and you can ask Stephanie a question. Also, you can use our instant feedback. I see you. Hello. Hi, everyone. I see some familiar names in there. So write your question. I'll ask Stephanie. I'll ask live on the air, and you get your question answered by an expert, and you can be part of the show in that way. All right? So, no further ado, guys. It is my honor and privilege to welcome to the program Stephanie Anderson. Hey, Stephanie.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for being here. You got your hands on a lot of things over there, don't you?
Oh yes, I'm into a lot of things.
Yeah. Now, tell me about what is holistic coaching?
Well, holistic, it just takes a broader view of, it looks at all aspects of your life. So mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, it takes an overview of your whole life to get the picture of, the state that you're in and where you want to be. So when you go to, let's say, a doctor, an eye doctor, an ear doctor, everything it just breaks apart the specialties, but they don't look at the overall view of your life and what is maybe the root cause of certain problems, and what can we do to improve them.
I see. And now, Natural Lifestyle Lounge, now that's a physical place, or is that just the name of the business?
No, it's just the name of the business, and I don't know, I just came up with it because I was thinking that, like, just the feel of a lounge, like, to be able to just talk to people and kind of have that, have that casual feeling that you can talk about things. Like, I do have a Facebook group too, so and a clubhouse group, so just kind of a community where people can come together and talk about things casually, just uplifting, and also anything that has to do with natural lifestyle. So people that are wanting to live a more natural lifestyle, and just come. I formed it during the pandemic, so a lot of people were online and just not being able to go out and do things. So I was thinking of more like an online community and a place where people, like-minded people could come together.
I see. And who's a perfect candidate for your services to work with you?
Well, I think a person who is looking for something more in their life. They could be stressed out in their job. They could be maybe looking for something new, something, maybe getting more into the spiritual, or just wanting to take a deeper look at their self and how they can find, better health, gain a life balance, just kind of help eliminate stress and anxiety that people have in life, and just try to work on things that can make their lives better.
I see. All right. So can you take me through the process? Say someone wants to work with you. Can you take me through how it starts, and then are there different programs, or tell me what's going on there?
Okay. Well, I guess I see where you're coming from at the point you're at. Your relationships, your mindset, your mental health. I guess I would do an assessment and figure, what areas do you really want to work on? Is it your body? Is it nutrition? Is it physical? Do you have problems that are limiting? You need something else? Is it spiritual? You want to feel like there's something more to life. You're looking for something greater. So I guess I would do an assessment on that and figure what areas that you would like to work on, and then I would customize something specifically. And I do have some courses on my site, and I do plan on doing more. They're in the works, but I have one of them is fulfilling human needs. So, are you living a fulfilled life, and what are these needs? So this is kind of like the base. You could start out there and just kind of go over all of these areas and see, are you missing anything in your life, and any lack of anything, then that is something that we would work on. Another course that I have, it's a course, and it has a workbook to go along with it, and it's manifesting your dream life. So we go over all aspects of your life and how you would like it to be, how it is now, and then take action steps to work towards what you would ideally want in your life.
Wow. So our say a potential client wanted to just like you said before, there's just something missing, and they just think that there's something they should be living something more. In your consultation, is that what you do first of all to kind of, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that come in and they don't exactly really know what they want until they talk to you. So do you kind of assess where that person's at, and then see what group or what road they want to take or lane?
Yeah, that's what we do, is talk to them, and we would find out what's the main thing that you would like to fix. Is there a problem? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to feel like you have more energy? Do you want a better relationship? Just kind of figure out what is the core point of what you would like to be working on. And some of these workbooks and journaling and courses, they kind of might prompt you or ask questions that dig a little deeper, so that you can discover what's at the root, what is really bothering you, or what would you like to change, and then try to work on that.
Are there any instances where you wouldn't work with someone?
Yeah, I would say that it's hard to deal with someone who doesn't want to change or has a negative mindset. So, yeah, if someone is just like, oh, I don't care about this, I don't want, like someone that's just not willing to do anything to change, it's just hard to deal with someone like that, because you have to be willing to make some changes to improve your life. And, as it's been said, if you don't change anything, you'll always get the same results. If you want something to happen, you can't just keep doing things the way you've always done them. You need to try something else, and that's where a coach comes in, because maybe they can help you explore things and find something that you never thought of.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. How about people with maybe addictions?
Yes, that's another hard one too. And a lot of things, I think, they come down. People have anxiety, they have stress, they have different issues, and a lot of times with addictions, it comes down to psychological factors. And you look at what happened? When did you start having this addiction? What happened in your life where, you're using something as a coping mechanism to deal with things? And is this habit, is it bad for you? What is it doing in your life? And I think sometimes, you just have to dig deep and find out, what was it that happened that made you start having this addiction, and what other things can you do to replace that addiction, like positive things. Sometimes I think people they really have to be willing to make a change. So, whatever the addiction, you want to pick up that cigarette. Well, what else can you do besides that,
Right, yeah.
Think of something positive.
I got it. Hey, guys, I'm speaking with Stephanie Anderson. And, Stephanie, we got to take a short commercial break, but we come back. Let's talk more about your services, more about Natural Lifestyle Lounge, and the different services that you have. So, but before we take the commercial break, let me get you to tell people how they can reach you.
Okay. You can reach me at naturallifestylelounge.com. That is my website. I'm also on social media. I have a YouTube channel, so you can check out my YouTube channel, subscribe. There's a lot of content that I'm putting out every week, and you can contact me in any of those ways.
Okay, great. So just hang with me for this commercial break. Hey, guys, we'll be right back on the Stephanie Anderson Show. Stay right there.
Introducing Venture X, Capital One's new travel card for people always asking,
where next?
You earn 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and 2x miles on everything else you buy with Venture X. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hey everyone, it's Kimberly Cloud with Genuinely Michelle Wiggs on Instagram, and my company email address is www.genuinelymichelleWiggsLLC.BigCartel. I also have a couple of other businesses. I have Wigs for Success LLC as well, which could be merging with Dress for Success. Anyway, come join me and the producers for a one-on-one interview about my hair career taking off from homelessness. Take care, and when you dream big, good things come true. Very respectfully, Kimberly Cloud.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. The IRS just rolled out a new program to help struggling taxpayers more easily resolve their tax problems. It's called the Taxpayer Relief Initiative, and it opens up powerful new options for people looking to get back on the right track with the IRS. And no one knows this program like the professionals at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution company. They've resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients and have the expertise and experience to help you. One easy call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries of wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Make today the beginning of your fresh start with the IRS. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation.
Call 800-386-9945. 800-386-9945. 800-386-9945.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
All right, thanks. We are back on the Stephanie Anderson Show. Welcome back, Miss Stephanie.
Hi.
All right. So I understand that you also have some skincare products?
Yes, I do. I actually make organic skincare products, and I've been into aromatherapy for over 20 years.
Wow.
Yes, that is a passion of mine.
So, where do people get something like that? And again, what I don't know too much about. Different. Well, tell me about the different products, so even a knucklehead like me can understand.
I know. I mean, primarily, most of my customers are women, but there are some men too. Okay. And I'm actually working on adding more to, adding a men's line because, like I said, men really like some men really like this stuff too. So,
Okay.
I don't want to neglect that. So I'm working on like a beard oil. I also have a body butter and soap. So some of them that are more, I guess you could say, gender neutral or more masculine, because there are some sense that some things that are floral maybe that a man wouldn't want.
Right.
So yeah, I'll be adding those, and Christmas is coming up too, so I'm working on custom orders. Like I do a lot of custom orders. So for Christmas, I have gift baskets that I'm working on. So someone says, okay, well, let's get $100 basket. Like it could be customized to whatever you want to put in there, and I'm also going to be making soy candles and adding that to the mix. So and everything is eco based. So everything I try to do is natural and sustainable as possible. So soy wax instead of petroleum wax, essential oils, use a cotton wick or a wood wick. There's a lot of common products that are out there that are actually toxic. So, this is just more natural. So this is an alternative to what you see out there, and things that are good. You also get the aromatherapy effect, which can help uplift your mood, or that it has a psychological effect too. So it's good for your skin, but also I think it just makes you feel good to use a natural product.
Yeah. So ingredients are very important, right?
Yeah. So and I didn't mention it. The name of my business is called Hyacinth Moon. So it's HyacinthMoon. HyacinthMoon.com. And if anyone is into flowers, hyacinth is a type of flower.
Oh.
So that's what the word hyacinth is. And Hyacinth Moon, because I'm just into all the natural things. So Natural Lifestyle Lounge kind of came after this as a way for me to offer more of the holistic approach, because I've always been into all the natural things. So this is the Hyacinth Moon products. We have natural perfumes. We have skincare, body care. I have a line of herbal immunity products. So hand sanitizers, things like that have essential oils. So if you look at the common ones that are out there, it's got artificial fragrance and all these ingredients that might not be so good for you. And these are the opposite. These actually help build your immune system. They strengthen your body, and it's not adding any toxins that are absorbed into your body. So I also make soaps. So I make handmade soaps. I do air sprays, like natural air sprays using essential oils. I also have aromatic services. So if you'd like an aromatherapy consultation, I can customize something to you. I have a few online classes, which I'll be adding more. So, and that just kind of came about during the pandemic too, because I used to do more in-person workshops, and then the pandemic came, so I just figured, okay, well, let's put some of these online, and there's more of those to come. But those are just some of the products that I have there, and I'm always adding more. Like I said, the men's line, I've been making some custom, but I will add those on the website too for the men. And I have a blog. I've written some articles here. One of them is about Blue Lotus, if you've heard of Blue Lotus.
It's like a flower?
Yeah, it's a flower, but I also make a natural perfume roll-on made of the essential oil of Blue Lotus. So I wrote an article about that, so you can read all about that. I've got one about healing the heart chakra, things that you can do to help with that. Sense of smell and aromatherapy. That one was in Thrive Global, the online magazine. So I've got those. And then I do have also a YouTube for Hyacinth Moon. So I have a few presentations where I just show how to use some of the products on there. But as far as like the natural perfumes, I mean, you know, most scents out there are artificial scents, and a lot of people are allergic to them, and they have a bad reaction to them. They're not very good. But when you look at clean beauty products, green and clean, they're made with pure essential oils. They have a fresh scent, and then you also get that aromatherapy effect. So it does something in your brain psychologically. Like some of these oils is just amazing. Like the Blue Lotus is euphoric, and you really can get good feelings from these oils. You know, it's just that extra special magic that comes out of these plants.
Wow, it sounds like it. That's pretty neat. Well, you got a bunch of people here that have questions for you, so let me go to Kelly in Boston. Kelly says, Stephanie, what made you decide to pursue a more holistic method of coaching?
Okay. Well, it just kind of puts everything together. It doesn't leave anything out. So for Natural Lifestyle Lounge, you know, I've actually partnered with, it's called Life Extension. They're a company, they make supplements, and they do a lot of scientific research, but I've always been really into nutrition and everything too, so it's just holistic. It just covers everything, you know, so I'm into the, you know, with the products and what you put in your body, but it's just so much more than that. So there's the products, there's nutrition, there's, you know, what you eat, what you put in your body, and then the mental health, and then the meditation. I'm really into meditation too. So holistic is it just seems like the culmination of everything that I've been working on in my life. It just brings it all together, and it just encompasses everything.
Gotcha. All right. Thanks, Kelly. Let me go to Alex in North Carolina. Alex wants to know, Stephanie, will you work with your clients about their nutrition?
Yes, I will. And like I said, it's, you know, it's about what you eat, but also, you know, I believe in the supplements too, because not everyone gets everything that they need from their diet. So I'm really big into adding the supplements to a healthy diet also.
Like what kind?
Well, there's all sorts of things that you can do. Like one thing that, if you've heard of essential fatty acids and omega-3 oils, you know, they're good for your heart, for your brain, for your joints, for your skin. There's so many things that it's good for. So I think omega-3 oils is something that is good for everyone to take. Also, another thing that's really good for people is probiotics. So acidophilus, things that are good for your gut health, and they say that your gut health is related to your brain health. So you could actually, you know, be depressed or have some mental issues, and it could be related to your diet. It could be related to digestion. It could be related to how, you know, you're breaking down food and assimilating that. So there's definitely things that you can do that's going to help your overall nutrition, and then some are more specific, you know. So if you have a certain issue, there might be a certain herb, or you know, certain things are anti-cancerous. Mushrooms are really great too. Those are anti-cancerous. There's all different types of medicinal mushrooms that I think are really great too. So you know, like there's general things, and then there's specific things that I would add based on, you know, whatever issues you're dealing with.
Got it. All right. Cool. Good question. Thanks, Alex. Let's go to Brittany in New Jersey. Do you recommend things like yoga and meditation for your clients? Yes,
I do. Recommend both of those things. And with yoga, recently I've been getting more into what's called Kundalini yoga. You know, there's the physical yoga that I actually taught myself years ago by Yoga Journal. Some of the things in there, I just kind of made up my own routine, and I did a lot of that. And what happened was I had an injury, and it led me to not be able to do yoga in the way that I did it before. So that's when I kind of just started looking at other things too. So Kundalini yoga, it's a combination. It's not just it's just not the physical. So it has a lot of the breath work involved in there, and meditation and chanting. So there's a lot more to it, but it doesn't require as much of you have to get in this odd pose or something that's really hard to get into. So that's really interesting to me, and I've been getting more into what they say Kundalini yoga.
Okay. All right, great. Hey, guys, you've been listening to the Stephanie Anderson Show. Stephanie, tell us how to get a hold of you one more time. And thanks for everyone who wrote in, and thanks to Stephanie. Stephanie, tell us where to get a hold of you. You got the last word. Okay.
Well, you can go to www.naturallifestylelounge.com. That's my website. And also www.hyacinthmoon.com. And go to the website. You can fill out the contact, and I'll write you back. I'm also on all the social media, and then also the YouTube channel. So you can check out the Natural Lifestyle Lounge YouTube channel and Hyacinth Moon channel as well.
All right, guys. Hey, that's my guest, Stephanie Anderson, and we'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.